chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time, I don't follow trends. See that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Damn, Fortel.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You start put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the
Hey, I'm searching. Alright.
play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I got a legacy. I'm out here winning cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking, it sound like I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game.
For me. Yeah.
Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
From beautiful South Florida, there's
Let's get it, man.
Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Two in a throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there.
First play? Touchdown, man. Let's go.
How explosive teams are. This team is truly trying to score every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before?
He didn't even get that.
That's just going to continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
To throw, Huntley. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Huntley. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Emmanuel Agba in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Huntley to throw.
What's that ass? Hey, that nigga ass.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row.
This nigga for a serious ass, bro.
But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Nobody on the fucking team blocked, dude.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Two and now on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
The Dolphins at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Looking to pass. Tua toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And some room to run now. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
Damn, I ran right into that bitch.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Throwing again on second down. Tua got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson.
And
the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Wow, I just threw it.
Intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
On first down, Huntley. Open here, Adam Thielen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. After one, it's 9-0. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Agba. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles,
I know.
Last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in
damn! This nigga starting to look my ass out. What the fuck? Like, is they good? He crunching my shit.
Another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Right, you gonna move. Right, you gonna move me.
Once again from the 28. Tua sets up to pass it. He's gonna float this one deep right side.
Got him.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 12 on the year. Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Field goal.
Now the
I can't even keep a field goal right now, G.
They'll have 2.
Gee, I'm lagging.
Now to add the extra point.
Bro! Like,
and it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
bro, I am lagging, like. And then I want to stop lagging when I'm trying to kick the field goal, though, bro. Like, come on, this shit dumb, bro. They dumb as hell, like.
And they'll put up the
What the fuck is wrong with this,
his
man?
guys will get it.
Niggas gonna make me lag when I don't even want to lag.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they have
Yeah, man.
followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Oh my God, I hate this game, bro. I hate this fucking. I hate this shit. That shit is absolutely man.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That's not good. That's not good, man. That's really not good. It's really not good.
Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination.
The fuck is they doing? Like,
how about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone?
what's that? It's funny. He's texting while we playing. Oh shit. Oh, I thought I had a 3.
25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
You're going the wrong way, kid.
On the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
To throw again on second down. Tua, that's caught. Waddle on the left side. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Fuck, they called me for busting. Fuck.
That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, here's Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle.
Damn, he cracking my shit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You said, am I?
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when
yeah.
people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's
I gotta print that bitch out too.
And a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh,
and in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Oh my God. Oh my Jesus, that nigga's raw.
Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And pushes the lead up to 23. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua.
Gesicki, man, just dropped a wide open pass.
After their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
No way he just got out that
Maybe
bitch.
perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Huntley. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ballgame.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. To his throw here, taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
You heard that? Yeah.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Woo, shit, I almost threw a pick.
Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. On the move to his left. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Sanders on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Tua now on first down. Out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Huntley to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hurry, hurry.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The Tua going to try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes that kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So now on comes the Dolphins offense as he'll try and go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Second down, they go right back to Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Huntley. And that is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complete.
He's got a man complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 67 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Nuwanger now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, it's Cook again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the third now in New Orleans. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard, and that leads to a Minnesota first down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Cook up the gut. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80!
To throw, Huntley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Drop 50, drop 50!
Throwing on first down, Huntley. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Huntley. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The corner blitz works to perfection for A.J. Boye.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Now Hill to return it.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On the set.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but
and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
That play stopped behind the line by Trey Flowers.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Cook running right. Shifts past him at the 45.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go now.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Huntley. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick.
And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, check that. Street.
To throw on third down. Huntley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way
what's wrong with you?
That because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas. They just want to tromp on teams.
He's got a man complete. And they are going to score again.
Oh, shit. Ooh, I knew I should have did boots rebounds, G.
This is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen.
Damn. Wait, so you still won, though? How much you win, like 58?
On either side of the ball, they really got it done.
Wait, your payout was 700? Damn, I'll be mad as hell. Damn, I'd be sick.
Morstead out now.
Gee, I thought he would kill because nobody was playing for. Damn, I'm sick if I'm you. Damn, I'm sick as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I lost. Man, I lied. Fucking.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that
that
week is coming at the right
it's just been a
time.
bad day.
To chew on this one,
Nah, you should. If you would have took one motherfucker off, if you would have took Mikal Bridges off, imagine.
They decided to start this drive on the ground after the last.
So you was like, fuck it, I'm finna make a 6 leg, huh?
Not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Yeah, somebody told me LaMelo ass haven't hit in a long ass time.
Yeah, something wrong. Place two. Good. And then I replaced somebody else.
Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, these NFL interceptions have really added to
Who?
Couldn't
Mikal?
quite corral it. It's been a Pro
Who the hell is
Bowl type
Michael?
season for him, and the term ballhawk
Mikal.
comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type.
And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On 2nd and 10, Tua over the middle and complete to Waddle.
Wait, so you not getting no more?
Get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third
Damn.
and 3.
Hey, you know what that means, though.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
You don't need shit.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
It's not the right time.
Before the game, if they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Miami, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall.
Your birthday, Courtney. He's really good. I don't know why. You said we taking pictures for your birthday? Someday, yum yum. It's a...
Got so many memories that I never can roll. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they f with me. Yeah, crazy thing they f with me.
Damn, I'm sad for you, I ain't gonna lie. That'll piss me off, though. That made me pull my fucking hair out.
So my hair look like this because I love. If I actually won, my hair would not look like this.
Shut up. You would have never done that.
It's say Urban Meyer. They don't put a beaker.
Urban Meyer what?
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy than it with me. Yeah, crazy than it with me.
Yes.
Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see.
Like that.
I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. These love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me.
Yes. What is an Urban Meyer glass? What is a...
You talking to me?
No.
I'm about to say, I don't know what that is.
What the fuck is a screaming emoji? They just making that shit. Filter. Spatula, scoopula. Spatula.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go get it. All I know is to go get it. Wake up,
They talking about betting on MMA. Hell no.
MMA?
Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor so photogenic.
All these, oh my goodness.
In the morning, kiss my son.
Oh my god.
Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo poor so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles.
Wanna do I
We doing numbers.
I'm about ice.
I'm at the plug introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone staying with the lips. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce.
You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system, let's turn it up.
I think he's drunk again, G.
A little louder, turn it up. A little louder,
The
turn it
tattoo
up.
artist,
Never
he
turn
thought
it
I
down.
got
It's a versus sound when we roll the pound.
well, that's why he $50, I guess.
Not the way stomping in my big black J's.
He didn't even cut the whole thing out. He just said, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another
Bullshit. I don't like my tattoo.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream.
Na 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 na. Fucking hoes.
Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up.
And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk the floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the dry. I can shoot it, live in the moon, working out smart and computers. I can outswim on the schooner, and that's without a scuba. Doing the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make that shine and surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning. Or roll like the stones. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to.
You doing homework, Jimmy?
The world mine if I want
Yeah.
to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible.
You're the worst. You're the worst. I'm not even the worst. I spit out gold. Oh yeah. I won't be done until like 1. No, it's not like both. And I'm doing it with my part. I ain't want to do that. He was thinking, yeah. This the wheel was in here too. Dang, that looks nice and crispy. You did Georgia Shore scarf on? Mm-mm.
I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king.
Durante las vacaciones, mi amigos y yo fuimos a New York.
Yeah, nah, y'all ain't never that bitch speak this man.
It sounds like broken English. Cause you not making it flow.
She just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
Durante las vacaciones, yo fuimos a New York. Fuimos a New York para mi cumpleaños. Fuimos cada 4 días. Nosotros vamos en Times Square y en mercados muy grandes. También cenamos en New York. Cenamos pollo y con las frutas. Cenamos pizza todos los días. La pizza en New York está muy bien. También tomamos muchas fotos. En mi opinión, mis vacaciones fueron divertidas porque hicimos muchas actividades. Yo compré de temperatura porque aquí hace frío y llueve. Prefiero sol y mucho calor. En la escuela prima fui a un campamento de verano. En el campamento de verano vamos y conocíamos a otros niños en el vecindario. Luego una vez a la semana y vamos a hacer algo divertido como nadar. Aquí se llama campamento de verano, también lo era en verano. Mi verano se rompa atrás, entonces son muy divertidos de orar. Están bien más premios de paso. Yo estaba ocupado todos los días. Me gusta más mi verano ahora. Just turn on your way.
I just attract what you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at.
Oh, we're gonna upload this so everybody can see. Yeah, that's it.
My fees with that. Look at you over there being productive or whatever.
Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision, block a penny.
Never knew I was stealing.